Hey guys, it's Caitlin and I have decided to finally film an actual beauty video. So I know my last video was a little bit different from this one. It was jewelry and this one is going to be a makeup video. So this one we are going to be talking about a Christmas gift that I got, and it is the UrbanDecay Naked Heat palette. Oh gosh, that glare. I know I'm like one of the last people to be on the boat of this palette, but you know, it's all good. If you're someone who's interested in this recently, then here you go. Here's a new video of me reviewing this. I have not taken the protective film off my mirror because I'm weird and I don't want to. It's just weird. I feel like it stays nice, and I don't use the mirror that often, but it is kind of a nice feature to have. So yes, this is what we will be talking about today in our video. Alright guys, so this was a Christmas gift from my sister, and the first one that I received, actually, this is kind of a side note on, this was ordered from the UrbanDecay website during the Black Friday sale, and it was like on super sale. But when I got it, this very last shade was actually broken. It was shattered. So my sister we were both really sad, and she was like, okay, well, I'll call them and hopefully maybe they'll be able to send us a new one or something like that. So we were both kind of nervous because we had never received anything broken from UrbanDecay before. And since my sister was the one that ordered it, she was the one that would call. So she had a really positive experience with them. Their customer service was really awesome with her. I hope everyone else has the same experience with them because it was like so positive for her. And she said the lady was really nice, and she was like, oh no, I'm so sorry, we're gonna send you a new one right away. And so my sister was like, what do you want me to do with the old one? And she was like, if it's unusable, go ahead and throw it out. Or if you can use a few shades in it, you can use it. You just hang on to it, do with what you want, and we'll send you a brand new one. Like, no questions asked, no pictures of the broken shadow, nothing. The lady was super nice, not judgmental, Adrian said. So she was just like, wow, that was like so nice. And so when she was telling me, I was like, gosh, I should really mention that, because when you're spending a lot of money on something and you get it received broken, and then the company is kind of a hassle to deal with, it just doesn't make it fun anymore. It doesn't make it exciting anymore. And this was like such a positive experience. So I hope everyone's kind of had that same experience with UrbanDecay, the actual company. We didn't get this from Ulta or Sephora or anything. So this is from the actual direct UrbanDecay website. So we had a really positive experience with them, and I really appreciate that, and appreciate that they had good customer service. So I hope everyone else kind of had a similar, you know, if something happened like that, it was a similar positive experience. So it just makes it makes you want to order from them more, and it just makes it more enjoyable. So anyway, the colors in here are beautiful, and I've been wanting this palette for a really long time. But again, it's one of those palettes, I don't want to assume anyone's budget, but for me personally, it's an investment. And when I saw it on Black Friday sale, I was like, wow, that's so awesome. But I decided to get my little puppy a new dog car seat instead. I was being a dog mom instead of getting this for myself, and then my sister got it for me, so that was really sweet. So I can do some swatches of the colors, and I will do a few makeup tutorials with it, but those will be in separate videos just because it makes it for a really long video. So this is the box that it came in, and I kept it for a while so that I could do this video. But yeah, it just came in the box like this. Dante had an anxiety moment when I was gone off to work one day and decided to chew the box. So don't know what happened. He doesn't do that very often, but he just had a little anxiety attack one day and decided to do that. So now that I've shown you guys this, I can throw it away finally. Yes. Oh, you get, these are all 12 new shades, it says here on the box. And I'm not sure how many mattes and how many shimmers you get. I can count real quick. 7 mattes. There is one that looks matte in here, but I think it's more of a satiny matte. So possibly 8 mattes, but you get 7 mattes, which is a really great amount. And then for shimmers, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shimmers. Because one in the very first color here looks matte, but it definitely has some sheen to it. You also get a brush, a double-ended brush, and this brush is amazing. So that is a nice little bonus there. You get, this has like a pointed end, kind of more precise for the crease area, and this one is kind of a nice big fluffy one. You can pack the shadows on your lid or put it all over your lid, or you can blend them into the crease with this. This is like a very universal shape. So this brush is really nice. It just sits in the case like that. So I love that they include a brush, and it is a good quality brush. So we will do the swatches. Let me take off my sweater so that I can get these swatches for you guys. And yes. Alright guys, so here is all the colors in the pan up close. When I swatch these, the mattes definitely feel like a drier formula, but I don't have any issues with them at all. I don't have any issues at all blending them out on my eyes or anything like that. I am wearing this palette on my eyes today. I'll show you my eyes here after I show the swatches. But yeah, here is all the colors. They're all beautiful, warm, cranberry toned shades. So if these are something that calls your name, then you would probably really enjoy this palette. So there it is, the little brush in there, and then it is a magnetic closure, and the palette is a plastic type palette. I don't know why I closed that because I need to read the names. Okay, so here are all the swatches. So this first shade here, which is the lightest shade, which you may or may not be able to see because it's pretty close to my skin tone, and I don't have the best lighting for videos like this, but I figured, you know, it'd be nice to see a little bit kind of what you're working with. This first shade here is called Ounce, and this is the one that looks matte, but it definitely has sheen to it. So yeah, it's definitely like a satin shade. And then the next shade is called Chaser, and this one is a very light matte here. This one is a really good transition color for me personally, and it's just a really good buffer color and just a good color for me in general. I really like that color. And then the one next to it is called Sauced. Hopefully I'm saying these all right. And this one is a little bit of a deeper matte. In the pan it looks like pink, like light pink, but swatched it's definitely more of like a reddish brown color. I'm not the best at describing colors, sorry. So yeah, it's really pretty. I really like using this one as a transition shade too. The positive thing about this palette is it has a few different transition shades if you're someone that's my skin tone. I'm not sure about deeper skin tones. I think they may have swatches online on deeper skin tones possibly. I'm not sure. But for me, if you're someone as pale as me, this is really good transition shade. So the one next to it is Low Blow, and that is another matte color, and that is a little bit deeper matte brown. That one's really pretty. The swatch didn't turn out good. I don't have any primer or anything on because the primer that I have is super expensive and I don't want to waste it. It's an UrbanDecay primer. My arm is getting tired, but anyway, one day I'll have to buy a cheap primer just so you guys can see what it looks like with primer. But these are without primer and they look pretty good. The one next to it is a shimmer, and it's kind of like a rosy gold peach shimmer, and that one is called Lumber, I think. So that one right there, it's really pretty. I like that one on the lid. And then the one next to it is called He Devil, and that one's a beautiful red matte color. And then this one here is it is shimmery, but it's a very smooth shimmer type formula. It's not like a chunky glitter where Lumber is more of a chunky glitter. This one is a very smooth, I guess pearlescent shimmer, like satin shimmer. This one is called Dirty Talk, and this one is beautiful. I love this one. And then the one next to it is also a shimmer, and this one's called Scorched. I'm wearing this one today along with a few other colors. I think I have these two on, and then this one. And then next to it is a matte. That one is called Canyon. And then this one is called Unfarango? Oh my gosh, I don't know how to say this one, but this one is a cranberry color. And then the swatch that did turn out very good is also a matte. These two are mattes. This one's a matte, sorry. I feel like this is all over the place. This one is called Ashes, but you know, I feel like swatches aren't always the best representation of shadows because it does not look like that on my eye. It blends out smoothly and doesn't look patchy like it's coming in the swatch. I swatched it with my pinky finger, so that may be why it's like that, because it's not easy for me to swatch with my pinky finger. But anyway, the last color is also kind of a pearlescent shimmer. It looks like a little bit of a blue undertone to it, and that one is called Ember, which is actually a little girl's name that I really love, but Alex vetoed that name. He didn't like that name. So yeah, that one's really pretty. So here is the eye look that I have today. Hopefully the lighting's okay where you guys can kind of see it. I have a few ColourPop shadows on it, on my eyes mixed with this. So I can film a tutorial of this. I just wanted to do just a review of this. I suck at swatches. I just wanted to do a review because it just kind of turns out to be a really long video and a lot to edit. So I would love to do one tutorial of using the shimmery shadows and one tutorial of using the matte shadows, because I've done an all matte look with this and it's been so beautiful, and then I've done some shimmer looks with this and it's really pretty, and this would be a really pretty palette for Valentine's Day. So yeah, this is the look that I have. I have like a hot pink ColourPop Super Shock shadow a little bit on top of the Scorched shadow, and I thought they looked pretty together. So yeah, I will have a look coming up. I will have this particular look coming up. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it helpful. I know it's a little bit shorter, but sometimes it's nice to just watch a short, sweet version of the video. So I adore this palette. I've been wearing it non-stop ever since I got it, and I highly recommend it if these are colors that kind of call to your name, or you know, you're interested in colors like this and you like UrbanDecay, and there are no duds in here whatsoever. I love all the shadows. So hopefully you found that helpful, and yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, live life in full bloom, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.